Well, Alan Scott, you had the honour of being the centenary men's captain. Tell me what the experience was like.
Well, it was an experience that I wasn't really expecting. I'd never envisaged myself as ever being captain at East Renfrewshire Golf Club. It was by happenstance that I ended up on council, and then suddenly I'm there for centenary year. And what a year! What a year to be captain.
Well, there were so many things going on. So it started, well, beginning of the year, we celebrated the day, January 18th, that remembered 100 years since the club was formed. Tell me what happened during the year that really stood out in your mind.
Well, the first thing that stood out in my mind was my trip down to Woodsome Hall, which is one of our new reciprocal courses. I went down with Colin Graham, my vice captain, and it was their centenary year, and they had a special event on for us and a number of other courses that are their centenary year. And met a lot of great people and a lovely round of golf with the captain and the lady captain of Woodsome Hall. And since I've been down again with some of the lads from here, and I've got a plan to go down again this year. But that was a wonderful start to the year. Following on from that, obviously the dinner dance. Now, talking to Peter and Mary Foster, they were delighted to come along, and it's something that they didn't always do.
And this is the R&A captain?
Yes, the R&A captain, yes. And they said that very rarely do they both get invited to anything. And that's the main reasons that they decided to come along to East Renfrewshire centenary event, dinner dance.
So having been part of that event, it was, well, a lot of fun, but
yeah.
Great turnout too, wasn't it? To see
fantastic.
250 people there.
And what a presentation. That plaque is fantastic. Wonderful thing to have for us to remember and have it once we get the display cabinet. And that display cabinet, it'll be fantastic.
So then plenty of events on the course. Yes. Alan, which ones were the standout ones for you?
I would suggest that the event where we had all the reciprocal captains, brand putter captains, and all these clubs from all over the country descending on us for an invitational day. That was fantastic. People travelled as far as they come up from Murray's Woodsome Hall, and they come down from Nairn, and it was a wonderful day, and we were very fortunate with the weather.
Well, my recollection was the weather was good for almost all the events. The cross country, which I missed, was a big event.
Yes,
you took part in that one?
I did take part in it, and on the fifth tee to the sixth green, I put my first ball in the water.
I'm sure there were a few in there
because I misjudged it completely. But it was again, that's something that I see we're going to continue that this year, and I would think it would be a very good event to have on an ongoing basis now.
So when you stepped down as captain at the end of that year, I mean, how did you feel the whole centenary celebration had gone?
I thought it went very well. I felt with the support of the centenary committee, the subcommittee, we got through an awful lot. I have to say a great thanks to Cammy, because he chaired both of these committees, and he was a great help and support to me, and I thoroughly enjoyed working with him. And I don't think we could have got a better chairman for doing it, to be honest. I think he took on an awful lot in his first year, and it was exceptional.
Now we are in our second century. Where do you see East Ren going?
Oh, I think we've got to keep pushing forward and developing. This project with the new practice area, I think that'll be fantastic once it's all completed. I know it'll take a couple of years probably to bed in and so forth, but I think we need to move forward. We need to give good service, good facilities to the members, and at the end of the day, we'll not be here for that long to benefit. It's the future generations that are going to benefit, and we also need it for the younger ones to encourage them to take up golf. I mean, we don't have a very big junior section at the moment. It's growing, but we need a lot more.
Alan, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, Bill.